this video is more for the people that you are in the grind and you're getting really frustrated with all of this everyday process. This is perfectly normal. This is not something that you want to quit, but they see something that's not right, or something is not progressing fast enough, or maybe you just feel stuck in what you're doing. I mean, that's why I'm here. I'm your support system. I'm really working alongside of you. If this is what you want to do, or if you don't want to do this, that's fine. And if you want to be along beside me, along for the ride, I'm okay with that too. I enjoy people jumping on the train with me and taking this journey with me. Hi, I'm Susie J. Cobwebs, and this is my writing channel, and I do different aspects of starting a brand from scratch. I have writing prompts, fictional and journal writing. I have restaurant and establishment reviews. I have me time videos, self-care videos, frugal tips. I have all different kinds of interesting videos on my channel that I just want to spread the love, spread the positive vibes. You know, doing one of these videos is almost like you're documenting the processes and your different feelings and helpful tips that you come across. So there's many different reasons why I've made this channel. So I'm glad that you've jumped on. This channel is not only to help my fans, and not only are you a part of my tribe, this will actually help you start getting your business started too. And all of the nooks and crannies that people really don't talk about when they're getting their business started. I have also provided tools in my videos. May make you have a successful business. These are things that helped me out to grow into good business practices. Now, if you watch my videos, I talk about different emotions and different things that I'm feeling during this journey. The idea behind this is that I want you to know that anyone can do this. This is not the time to get frustrated and quit. You just may have to step back and think for a few minutes, figure out your problem, learn how to get through that obstacle. When I started my journey years ago, I didn't know much. I didn't know how to grow, what I needed to do next, how do I promote myself, how do I promote my novels. So this is what I did, wins and failures. You will hear me talk about trial and errors. You're going to go through a lot of them, especially in this journey. I hope you subscribe to my channel so we can work on giving this insight to each other. You never know when someone else is going to have a good idea, or maybe they'll comment in one of your videos that will spark something extravagant. Now, one of the things that I want to mention in this video, that even having a YouTube channel or having social media or doing novels or whatever your passion is, this is a marathon and not a sprint. And I'm sure you've heard this before. This type of business is not going to be successful overnight. So here's a question for you. What have you learned throughout your process so far? Can you comment that down below? You need to be open to change. And there are times in your grind life that you will have to recalculate your journey and get yourself back on track. There are also times where time doesn't allow, where you have to step back. Really check out where your priorities are. What priorities are important for now, so then you can work on that particular project. Get this up and posted, running. Work on the next project. If you wait until the end, if you wait till the end of this video, I will let you in on a little secret of what I tell myself, so I know I'm going into the right path. And what it comes down to it is the fact that when you're making your own business or your own side hustle, it is really just a series of small projects that will make that huge impact. Now, with all this being said, which I know this sounds easier said than done, but the real obstacle is you need the time to do all of these small projects. So if you're a writer, then you will have to understand that a lot of these ideas that are floating through your head is that maybe you want to do all of this stuff at once because you feel that this is a great opportunity to get your name out there in public, right? Or it could be the fact that you are editing one book and then you thought of another great idea for another book and you want to start that one. And now you have more on your plate. This can definitely happen. And this is why time management is so important in this hobby or profession. So one of the things that I've learned over the years is that not to let different social media platforms overwhelm you. These platforms are great, and they're a great resource to getting your name out there, to get your product out there, to interact with your fan base. Honestly, this is a great way to individualize your content, so you'd be able to fit it with different platforms. But this is not the time to stress you out over something that will take time. If you need to, prioritize your work, what you would like to get done. If you have to do it in layers, one step at a time, even if it's baby steps, it's still in the right direction. Okay, like for example, pick a social media platform that you feel the most comfortable with and you want to focus on that one. Try to get a good following. When you feel that you have a good following or even a decent following, then you can add another social media platform to drive traffic to. Now, this doesn't mean that you're going to stop posting on your original social media platform. This is in addition to. This is just going to add one more thing onto your plate. And keep this rule of thumb. What can you do on a daily basis? Because in reality, you're doing this on your own. Unless you have a marketer, a publisher, a content creator that's doing it, a virtual assistant, and you are paying somebody else to do it, you are doing this all on your own. Besides maybe having a full-time job, maybe doing your projects, maybe doing your novels, your hobby, your products, whatever else. So I'm so glad you got to the end of this video. So here is my secret that I live by when I'm trying to recalculate to get back on track, or to at least strive me to the right direction. The one thing that I keep telling myself is this. I have two boxes that I compartmentalize my issues. Is it a today problem or is it a tomorrow problem? What can I do today that will impact me tomorrow? Now, if I have today's problems done and I can work on tomorrow's problems, that's great. That's wonderful. I am actually very proud of myself if I come to that scenario. But I'm not going to go with tomorrow problem when I don't even have today's done yet. I've learned how not to stress out over the things that I have going on. Here is a prime example. Just this past weekend, I had a lot on my plate. Or the fact that I wanted to get a lot of things accomplished with my writing and my business and whatnot. So I transcribed everything that I have had in my notebook, my emails, and all of the extra parts that I had in my nooks and crannies of notes. And then I thought that I would go to my skeleton draft, which is first draft of my book 3. And then now you're probably wondering, why would I go there instead hard editing book 2? And there is a reason. When I'm at my computer, I am editing, whether it's the novel, the YouTube videos, I have a notebook that I can dabble in when I am sitting in my living room or at the kitchen table, outside. I don't really watch all that much TV, but I don't want to be on the computer either. So I will write maybe the next part of my novel or another section, or just write something random because I want to write. In any case, I'm still writing. I may not need this particular paragraph right now, but I will use it in the future. Regardless if I am working on one of my novels, coming up with different ideas I have a list of things that I have to work on in order so I can stay focused. How do you recalculate your plan to get in the right direction? How is some of your writing processes that you do on a daily basis versus your social media platforms? How do you get them all in sync? Can you comment that down below? If you like these videos and you want to see more of these videos, by all means, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification button so you can stay on top of all the different things that I post. And to the next time, love you bunches!